Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to this little multiplayer game of EU4. I'm Keb.
And I'm Peri.
And I'm still looking at the pause button. Come on. Time must flow.
Not playing. Well, never mind. I will behave myself, I said as a lie.
Ha! Right. As if we believe that.
You believe what I tell you to believe and you'll like it, damn it.
And in other news, Peri is about to become a reporter. Quite clearly.
Sorry, I believe in truth and liberty, so I have no business in modern journalism.
Whatever those snacks are, I want some.
Well, that was me finishing some Coke and then grabbing a Triscuit.
Triscuit?
Triscuit.
What the heck is that?
You don't have Triscuits in Norway? That's sad.
I don't even recall I don't understand the word. That's why I'm asking.
It's a woven wheat cracker made by Nabisco.
The company I've never heard of.
They make wheat thins and other stuff here.
Okay.
But the Triscuits are just wonderful.
Yeah, I was starting to think it was some kind of brisket thing, but okay.
No. It's just basically a variant of just a cracker, basically. But it's got a texture because it's made out of woven wheat, and then it's got a fair amount of butter in it based on the flavor.
Well, if it doesn't have herring, I'm not interested.
Oh, you're a Norwegian. You supply your own herring.
As long as it's red.
Not going there. No need for me to. Can you see the province of Guria in Georgia? Are there any soldiers there?
Guria, Golden Horde? No, nothing there.
All right. Time to commit some plans.
I don't see any soldiers in the provinces I border, so... No, what do you
Hi,
know?
Savoy.
I can finally embrace the institution. Do I want to pay for it, though? Do I want to wait for it to spread further?
What? The Golden Horde just allied with Russia. What kind of sick, twisted bastard does that?
That's darn good. First they kill them and then they ally them. No, they're not allied, they're guaranteed by. That's different.
Oh, well.
Basically Russia's saying, this is gonna be mine. Back off.
Alright, well then plan 2. We're gonna go up here and beat up on Russia.
The cost won't go down that much. Let's embrace it.
Embrace the darkness.
Not quite.
Enjoy the silence.
There, now I'm parity with you on Miltech again. And the added goods produced should boost my... Yep, it does indeed boost my trade income.
I should hope so. All right, gentlemen in the forts.
I was gonna wait for that, but now... Lana, how many military armies? Laksang, whatever you're called. Nations I never remember the name of. Okay, 36,000 troops.
Easy for you to say.
Nope. Clearly not. Have fun.
Russia. Russia, honey, we're coming for you.
Russian honey. Okay.
So what else do you give to Russian bears? Sheesh. Try a Russian brand, honey. Eat it before it eats you.
Sounds like a mandatory in Soviet Russia joke.
I love those jokes. Partly because there's too much of them based in the real world to... so much of Russia seems backwards. Wasn't I building a soldier? I am building a soldier there. Taking your sweet time. Gentlemen. Or not? What the hell happened there? Oh, it's because there's a fortress in Novgorod. Go there. Go, Russian Rangers. Dang, I'll just miss you. Nope. Stay there.
Having fun yet?
Only stereotypical Polish soldiers could make as wrong a decision as I almost made right there. It's fully armed and operational, whatever we are. By the way, Rogue One, quite good.
Yeah, I guess I'll see it in a couple of years.
Well, then I can spoil it for you.
What? They're gonna use the air shoot, right? Destroy the Death Star from within.
No, you've seen the Death Star destroyed, haven't you? Watched the original Star Wars film? My God.
I've definitely seen the Thumb Wars version.
You're not that culturally isolated.
No, but basically the movies always take forever to be sent over here.
How are you behind culturally China?
Hmm?
I mean, China gets the movies now within days or months of the rest of the world. How has Norway culturally fallen so far behind China?
Because China is funding all the movies these days.
No.
I mean, every darn picture I've seen lately has been funded by Alibaba Pictures. Which, as far as
Norway
I
has
recall,
plenty of money. I mean, they don't spend it on anything else.
They don't spend it on movies. I can tell you that because pretty much every series that have considered recording in Norway has basically said, nope, not gonna do that because we're not getting extra funds for it. That's why the Game of Thrones stuff is all recorded in Iceland rather than Norway, for example.
Well, it's admittedly Iceland gets a little more bleak than Norway. At least in parts of it.
To the best of my recollection, the last big movie that had anything shot in Norway would be The Empire Strikes Back. The snow scenes there were filmed in Norway, I recall. And that was in 1981. So, yeah.
Well, then you should owe a life debt to the to Lucas and Company, because they were the last company to shoot something there. I can't.
And they hated every minute of it. If I recall what they said.
Oh yeah, because it's Norway. It's cold.
Well, they were the ones that chose to come here. Finns at winter is not a nice place to be. Well, unless you seek winter, that is. Then you're definitely in the right spot. There's a reason they made the whole central Norwegian mountains a wasteland province in the most recent patch. The one we're not playing.
It's a little bleak up there.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever told you about... No, I probably haven't. I probably shouldn't either. No, yeah, well, I'm gonna do it anyway, I suppose, since I started mentioning it. In junior high, we had a hiking trip up there. All the other classes were sent to amusement parks in Sweden. We, on the other hand, because we had one of those outdoorsy type
we're made to suffer.
Yeah, we were sent up in the mountains to hike. So yeah, 30-pound backpack, not 30, more than that too. Big backpacks, mountain boots, walking for 10 hours, crashing the cabin with no running water, that sort of thing.
Sounds like fun.
It's actually sadly the norm for interior tourism in Norway. Not really my thing. Certainly, it definitely wasn't at that age.
Doesn't sound like it is now. I'm sure there was actually a proper grammatical way to say what I just tried to say, but I obviously don't know how to do it. So
I'll put it like this: at this point in my life, I'd probably appreciate it a lot more than I would have back then when I was 14, something like that.
Young and impressionable.
Yeah, well, to put it like this, by the third day, the class was pretty much ready to lynch the teacher, and he got away with it because he got sick that day. But we were in a crappy mood. And it was also one of the few times in my life I really gambled.
Oh, come on, look at your circle of friends you made through Mu 3. You've been gambling for years and haven't fully admitted it to yourself.
We played cards, so I learned poker on that trip, so it was good for something.
Poker's a lot of fun.
I found my winning move.
What, folding?
Never bluff. Ever.
But poker is built around bluffing.
Yeah, I know, but nobody trusts me, so... Nobody trusts me when I'm honest. That's basically it. So, yeah.
Growing up at family Thanksgivings, we used to sit down and do things like... Well, we'd have various games and whatnot. For the longest time, the older men, would sit down and play poker. And... my dad and the generation older than stuff like that. So one Thanksgiving, my dad's sitting there playing with my Uncle Dick and my Uncle Marty and a couple others, and my dad was doing decently or whatever, and he has to go up to help my mom with something. So he asks me, all of like 13 or so or 12, to take over for him. So I sit down. So it's like I'm so cool. I'm sitting here with all the older uncles and stuff, and by about an hour later, I'd cleaned them all out. Went home with like $300.
And you were never invited again.
They never played poker again after that. It went down the Soviet memory hole. It's like, nope, we never play poker. We've always been at war with East Asia, but we don't play poker. Well, so far this Russian war is going adequately.
Well, that's good to hear.
Except there is an army from Korchin down in the Caucasus region along the Sea of Azov. How they got down there, I don't know.
Probably marched through me, by the looks of things.
Oh, yeah, it's the only real route they have. Woot. Really? You tried that a minute ago and you lost. You got your butts handed to you.
Well, not gonna change in a few minutes.
Does Russia have access through you?
Probably, I have no idea. I just...
Oh wait, we're allied, so they would have access just by virtue of that.
Conditional access, yeah.
Ah.
So let's see. Lana is the war leader. Laksang is separate. Unfortunately. So if I want all of your land, I can take that much. If I do that instead, I can take less. Still enough.
Oh, little Russia. Oh, little Russia. Oh. I can proclaim this a holy war. I will do this.
Proclaim it? What?
I can use my papal support to declare my war on Russia a holy war, which increases my manpower recovery significantly.
Oh, a new Shah, huh? Okay. Naive enthusiast, lovely.
Best kind.
I wonder, should my heir get an unfortunate accident?
Should you assist your heir in having an unfortunate accident? Is that what you're asking? Slightly better. As my army tradition gets better, my generals get worse. One of the fundamental, unalterable rules of this game. You really sent 27,000 soldiers against a level 6 fort. Good for you.
Should take a while.
No, it's going to. Yes, renew war taxes. I don't make enough money to survive this otherwise. Let's see, I can leave that unbroken. Or untaken because you're next to a fort. Oh, wait. Come back over here. Let's go throw a welcoming party to the Russian. They're running into your territory. Bat bastards. Where is Korchin? Land 15. That's going to hurt when my army arrives on theirs. Or they just run away. Run away! Stupid Golden Horde separatists. Let's see. Armies, military, armies. Russia. You have 85k left standing with 12 Merkies someplace around. Yes, yes, yes. Golden Horde separatists took a province I rightfully stole. I understand how this works. So yeah, we got to the movie this morning. It was 9:30. There were 20 minutes of previews ahead of the film. So it was quite spectacular, actually.
Huh. This is curious. I have a province that had 4 buildings.
Yeah.
It had 16 development.
Neat trick.
Yeah.
My only thought are those buildings came through events of some sort.
Yeah, that or were pre-built or something. I don't know. But that was kind of odd to notice. I'm not sure what happened there.
Did you solve the problem?
No, I didn't do anything here, so... Yeah. But yeah, I don't understand how they could have had that many buildings without having the slots for it.
They don't anymore. Wait, sorry.
Actually, no. Okay, so now it changed. Huh. I guess it was just a modifier that hadn't applied when I checked it earlier. Oh well. Now suddenly they have room. Ugh.
A womb.
I think it didn't calculate that there was a flatland province or something a moment ago. So I can accumulate missions, either fill our coffers or accumulate money.
Well, I'm glad to see you've got such a wide variety to choose from.
Yeah, but fill our coffers is still the better choice. Fill our coffers requires 2,000 gold because it's a flat event. That gives 10 prestige and 1 on inflation reduction, whereas the accumulate money would require me to make double the money.
Hey! Galway is now the Holy Roman Emperor. The Austrians lost.
And the Austrians are not even eligible, so I assume that's a female ruler?
Something happened.
Or a consort, or Archduchess, yes. Female ruler, that's why they are not eligible.
Nice.
And the funny thing is, the ruler of Geller is also female, I believe. Yep.
Okay, that goes from being nice to just weird.
And she's a regent, though.
Oh, okay. Male.
Yeah, so that's why they are eligible, because the emperor is basically Wilhelm. The heir, I assume. Yeah, that's true. William IV is the emperor, isn't yet of age, but he's not a female ruler, so yeah. And Denmark is invading France, for whatever reason.
And Austria just rented out a huge core. Hey, I get an idea. Hooray! I mean, what?
Don't you go getting any ideas.
Too late. Holy Jesus!
Okay.
I hadn't realized how much my admin power had been accumulating. So, holy bejesus! I have some admin power. Not even sure what to spend it on.
Development?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that route, I think.
Or save it up for when you're gonna core half of Russia?
Also not a bad plan. You know what? Let's take a loan.
A loan? My goodness.
Poland is always a loan. Wait.
Polonium.
Did you hear they finally named the last elements on the chart?
Are they trying the last ones? They seem to keep finding new ones.
Well, they finished out row 7. They're not entirely sure row 8 will ever exist.
I'll give them time. But does that mean they just named them, or they actually found all of them?
You have to find them and name them.
Okay.
That's the rules require that you have to. When you synthesize an element, you actually have to create it and it be stable enough to have its properties described.
Did they name any of them unobtainium?
No.
Boo.
Well, it's obviously obtainium because they were able to obtain it.
Yeah.
Jeez, man, think of these things.
I just like the movie, The Core.
Well, okay, well you're half their fan base.
But I thought it was fun. It was so outlandish. It was fun.
It's so bad it makes my teeth hurt thinking about it. Polish troops cross the Urals.
Yeah, but seriously though, if you make something that has, well, a sci-fi movie that is so far off the deep end in terms of the science part, it can be fun.
It was basically created as a drunken bet. Y'all get over here. Bet they'll never fund this idea. Holy moly, they did.
It's Hollywood. They'll fund anything.
And that be Hollywood funding us to take a break.
Okay. They're paying to shut us down. Yeah, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back.
Thank you for watching, folks.